Hi everybody, this is MaDonna from Mad Bees Quilt and Sew, and it is Making It Monday, which means that I'm back here in your living room or kitchen or sewing room, wherever I get to come to. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about batting. We should have our quilt top done. We've measured our borders, we've pressed, we've done all the things that we need to do, and the next step is going to be choosing a batting to do with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through a couple of them and let you know some basic information. This is not an in-depth delve into it, but it's going to give you just some basic ideas of what we've got. So in our store, we carry the Dream Cotton, Quilter's Dream batting types. We carry them in traditional cotton, poly cotton blend, in wool, and in polyester, and now we have the newest one, which is the bamboo silk blend, a very luxurious one. So what I'm going to start with is just telling you a little bit about them. So our quilt is about 40 inches square, and yours might be 41 or 40 3/4. Don't stress over that. No one else is going to measure it besides you to see what size it is. On the outside of the package, and I highly recommend that you save one of these cover sheets because it gives all the different information about the sizes. And we carry most of them. We don't typically carry this double plus just because it's a really odd size, but we carry these sizes here in the store, and all the sizes on all the different types are exactly the same. So the one that I have in my hand to show you first is actually what is called their Dream Cotton. It's 100% cotton, and on it, it says that I need to do some kind of stitching to hold it in place up to 8 inches. So that means if I have these blocks here, I need to be at 8 inches where something is going across this holding this in place. Okay, so something here has to be holding it. Polyesters and some of the other ones allow us to have a little bit bigger of a stitching density. So it just depends on which type you buy, but it'll normally tell you that. Pre-washing is not recommended, okay? Because of the way that this is made, if you throw this into the washing machine, you're gonna open it up and you're gonna have a ball of cotton. It will still be connected to each other, but it's not gonna be a pretty sight. This will shrink about 3%. So on 100 inches, you're gonna lose 3. On 10 inches, you're not gonna lose much at all, okay? And that's what gives your quilt that quilting look. The more stitches you have in it, the less it's going to be able to shrink. So that will help if you want to keep it a little bit flatter. So this one is the cotton. It is a relatively thin cotton. We carry, this is the Request. They do carry another one that is called their Request and their Deluxe, I think it is. It's a little bit heavier than this. We don't carry it. We carry the thinnest one because Arizona is so warm, and cotton is a little bit warmer of a fiber. But it does breathe, and it will lay really nice and flat in your quilt. So this is the Dream Cotton, 100% cotton. So many different sizes, 8 inches apart. The next one I'm going to show you is a poly cotton blend. So this is an 80-20 blend, which means that it has 20% polyester and 80% cotton in it. The polyester, what that does is make it a little bit more durable. So this quilt could be washed for a baby quilt over and over and over again, and it's not going to shrink as much, and it's going to have a little bit more fluff to it, so it's going to be a little bit softer and a little scrunchier. So that's the 80-20. Next is polyester. Polyester is actually not a natural fiber, so it doesn't hold the creases as much. So on a baby quilt, if you want to put this in their bed and you know they're going to wrinkle up and they're going to wash it and dry it and all those kind of things, it's going to be wonderful for that because it's just going to pop right back to life. The con is 100% polyester is a little bit warmer. The pro is that you get really nice texture when you quilt it. The con is that it isn't natural. So okay, and I'm going to just say this, if it were to catch on fire, it's going to melt. It's not going to burn and be gone. So that's a pro and a con because you don't want it to, get torched at all. You can iron this quite a few times without anything happening to it, but just be careful because it's 100% polyester. Do we sell a ton of it? Yes, On a bed quilt, the pro of this is that it is less weight to it. So you're able to pull those covers up onto you. It's not so heavy. It's more flexible. So it just depends on what you're looking for. And last is wool. And wool is my favorite to work with and to use in a blanket for my bed. Wool is not the warmest. Polyester is going to be the warmest. It is going to retain the heat inside of you. The wool is going to be the most breathable. It's going to be the lightest. It actually unwrinkles the easiest of all of them. It's just a really nice product. This also will show off your quilting, so it'll show the ditches from your stitches. It won't lay super flat. So if you're looking for something that's going to be laying perfectly smooth on a bed, this is not what you want. If you're looking for a wall hanging, this is absolutely not what you want, because it's going to get droopier. It's going to hang more. It's going to lay. It's going to, when it goes over your bed, it's going to drape over it much nicer. So it just depends on which feel you like. Today in the project that we're doing, I'm going to use an 80-20 blend. And my thought process for that is, one, I am not a perfect sewer. So the 80-20 is going to give me a little bit of fluff. It's going to give me more durability, so when this gets washed a bazillion times, it's going to last. And it just, it is scrunchy, but it's not heavy. So I'm going to use the 80-20. We were going to need to use at least the crib size, okay? The craft size is too small. The crib size is going to work. It's 46 inches wide. If you are going and you're just going to purchase batting someplace, make sure that you have a few inches more than the outside of your quilt, because you want to make sure that that's going to reach all the way, and you want to not have it catch as you're actually doing the quilting. So we're going to put this down underneath our fabric, and we're going to go for that. So next tidbit I want to talk about is your quilt back. So my quilt is actually 40 inches, like I said. It says that you need 1 1/4 yards worth of fabric to be able to do the backing on this. Well, that's true, unless you're taking it to a long armor. 1 width of fabric is not enough, because this is only going to give me 4 inches on either side, or 4 inches total, I'm sorry, 4 inches total, which for the long armor, that's not enough for her to be able to put it in, or him, sorry, him, to be able to put it into the machine and actually be able to attach it and crank it and do all the things they need to do. So you're going to need to piece this somehow. So because of looking in my box and seeing all the pieces that I have left over from this quilt, my decision was to take my 1 1/4 piece, and I'm actually going to split it down the center and add a piece in the center so that I get the width that I need. And I actually am showing that the wrong way. Okay, so this is my 44 this way. Let me make sure I show it the right way for everybody. Okay, and you can see I barely have enough on either side. So I'm going to go right down the center here, open this up, and I can put a 4 inch, a 6 inch, probably 6 inches what I'm going to do, strip right down the center. And then that way, when I take it to the long armor, I can actually have enough for them to be able to hang onto on these two sides here. This is actually the piece I'm using. I decided after I started this project that I was going to use it for my border too, and so that's why I really don't have enough, but I know how to make this work, so you'll see it next week at class by the time I've done this. So I'm going to split, and I'm going to split and add pieces to it to make it plenty big. So not a problem. I'm going to double quilt. Remember when we did those rail fences early on, we had some extra ones? Guess where they're going? Right here on this back. It'll make it look really cute. It'll tie it together with the front, and easy peasy. So we are gone through batting. We have a great little cheater book. This is a book that we carry out at the store. It has a glossary in it. It has lots of information about batting, more than I'm going to give you in this 5-minute little class here today. Really a great reference guide. Remember, quality does make a difference. So I did grab a piece of, where's it at here, of polyester. Oh, I had a little square. I've lost it. Did you guys see it? It was here. It's got to be attached to one of these pieces. Oh, there it is. Okay. So these two are both polyester battings. So here's one. This is what we carry in the store. And can you see how it's really uniform and it's really pretty? This one here is another manufacturer's. And you can see how it's much thinner. So yes, it's going to be lighter weight, but it also is really easy to come apart. So as this gets washed a bunch of times, it's not going to stay very consistent for you. It just doesn't have the strength to it, and it kind of has a little bit lumpy of an effect to it. So watch when you're buying it. When you're at the store, ask them if they have a sample so you can see it, because that way if you can see it, you can see what you're buying. We carry packaged things here. We'll be more than happy to let you feel it, but I want you to make sure that when you go to any store that you actually look at it and see if this is what you want. There's one manufacturer that rolls theirs up in a bag and it's like in this nice little package. When we go to open it up, it's so wrinkled and so tight that it takes us so much time to be able to flatten it back out, and it never really is flat. I don't know what your quilt looks like a month from now, if all those retreat back to those crinklies or if it really stays flat. So just watch the quality of the batting you're gonna buy. A couple dollars more, you've already spent a fortune on here. I think it's worth it. So homework is to go ahead and get your backing made. And next week when I see you, we're gonna layer your backing, your batting, and your top, and we're gonna talk about quilting. So we have next week that we're gonna do beginner quilting basically, and then the following week we'll move into binding and you're gonna be done. So this is pretty exciting the way that this is happening. We're almost in the home stretch here, 2 more weeks and we're done. So homework is to get your backing to be big enough, at least 4 inches on every side bigger, and that way you'll have plenty of space for you to quilt it or for us to help you quilt it, and we'll talk about how to put it all together. Anything else they need to know, Deanna?
No, just a lot of people saying that they are learning so much, and good morning.
Good morning. Yes, good morning, everybody. Good morning to Sharon. Good morning to Deanna. Is Teresa on today? Teresa's usually a visitor.
We got Paula, Tracy, Michelle Sharpie.
Hello, Michelle.
C. Neil.
Oh, good morning, C.
Yes.
C, I've got some quilts done for you. I'm pretty sure you brought me some other ones. So, welcome everybody. Please remember to thumbs up. Oh, I have something exciting to say this morning, and I don't even know if Deanna saw that yet, but our YouTube channel this weekend hit our 100th subscriber. Yeah, so I thought that was pretty exciting. I mean, I know we're little, and you know, that's okay. I'm reaching the people who want to see me, and I'm reaching the people who need a little bit of instruction. And you know what? If we never get much bigger, that's okay too. But I thought that was kind of a nice little milestone to know, and for all of you to know. So,
if they're liking this stuff, Honeybee's Tea is on Friday.
Oh yes, Honeybee's Tea is on Friday. Should we show them the project?
I can see why not.
Okay, let's show them the project. Where's it at? It's in the where Kate makes the kits.
Oh, yeah.
So we are making the cutest little project. I've got to run and get buttons for it right now when I'm done here. But I am pleased to show you, and I have to say thank you to the customer who brought it in. I am the queen of seeing something and being able to make it, and with the help of some new people that are working here, we have got the cutest little project for this week's Honeybee's Tea. So it is a little pin cushion. So you can stick your little pins in it, and then on the back here it has a pocket. Okay, so I can see these for a little girl's birthday party. I can see these for a big girl's party, okay?
Take 2.
Yeah, take 2. For a shower gift or a wedding, like bachelorette party. Wouldn't these be so cute? A baby shower. I mean, they're just adorable. So we are making a change with Tea Party. We are working very diligently with a pattern designer now. So I will still be coming up with the ideas, but she's going to help me to write patterns for all the projects. And I know that it's going to make so many of you happy, and especially when you see something this darn cute, you're going to want the pattern. So this is Fridays. If you can't be here, remember this about Tea Party. Tea Party is live in the store, so you can always come and sit with us. It is also virtual. So you can register, you can sign in that moment while I'm doing it, ask questions, or you can always watch it an hour or 2 later when you have the availability, so that way no matter when it's around, you're going to be able to get this and watch it, and you can stop it and then finish sewing, and then you can start it again and keep sewing. So we really like that about Tea Party. And I will tell you, nobody leaves here with only the project and knowledge. you leave here with so many fun tidbits and things that you didn't even know that you didn't know. So I love to teach and I love to sew, so be it. Hopefully this has excited you for a few more people to sign up. Okay, so this is really girly, but can we make this into a little tool belt one? Absolutely. Wouldn't this be cute with little boy stuff? And then have the pocket and put in a little hammer and a little screwdriver on the back side?
That'd be awesome.
I mean, we could really make this into a boy thing pretty easily. So everybody have a great week. It is Monday. Tomorrow, Tuesday, is Comment Sold. That starts at 5:15 tomorrow. Friday is Tea Party. And Saturday, I have an open sew day, kind of. If you have taken my Arabian Nights, Laura Heine, or My Small World, we're all going to be in this classroom and we're just going to keep working. I will be here to help you, to talk to you, to give you direction if you need it, and that's Saturday. Everybody have a great week and we will see you soon. Bye now.